Apart from the CM Punk and Drew McIntyre feud and a special return for Braun Strowman, Raw was just a carbon copy of SmackDown. Boring, uneventful, and a waste of time. But because the Red brand is generous, they give us an extra hour of shite every week. 3 hours for the price of 2. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. The WWE Raw ratings are in, and they are up on last week's. Surprise, surprise, with the draft night 2. The Raw ratings are actually up, and they came in with 1.683 million views, which is up 5% on last week's 1.597. Now, I did expect it to go up this week. I thought because of the draft, the numbers would just naturally rise a little bit. Is this the kind of number I was expecting? Probably. Will it go back down after this? I would say absolutely. Although the Friday night draft on SmackDown, it probably did leave a sour taste in some people's mouths. They probably watched that and thought, fuck this draft, it's shit. But I also thought because SmackDown's draft was so bad, I thought that they were actually going to do something good on Raw. I thought they were going to mix up a little bit more. I thought we were going to have more changes, more people switching brands. I guess I was wrong because, I mean, Raw was pretty just the same as SmackDown, wasn't it, really? I mean, I think there was a couple more people changing brands and there was a few more NXT people being picked, but, I mean, nothing major really happened. I think the biggest thing is probably damage control, going from SmackDown to Raw. Are we supposed to care about that? I certainly do not care about it, but, yeah, we have a closer look at the ratings then. So, this Raw rating, like I said, is up on last week's, but it is down on the previous 4 weeks combined. Obviously, the last 4 weeks, you've got that WrestleMania bounce, so yeah, they're just continuously going to be falling on that. As for the 18 to 49 demo, we did 0. I say we did. I don't have a stake in WWE. Maybe I should have invested, but I didn't. McMahon, though, he's selling all his stakes, so these numbers don't mean shit to him anymore. But yeah, Raw did 18 to 49, 0.55. So yeah, the demo, Raw did 0.55, which is again up on last week's 0.52, but down on the trailing 4 weeks. So basically, the story here is Raw is up on last week's show, which was very low, but it's still down a lot on what we've seen around WrestleMania season. So yeah, nothing spectacular, nothing groundbreaking, pretty much what I expected. And we'll see what happens next week after we have the pay-per-view, after the draft, after the new rosters are put into place. And yeah, I think that Raw will probably start going lower, and I think we'll see 1.4, 1.3 soon enough. Might take a couple of months. If you keep the belt on Damian Priest, I'm sure it'll happen even sooner. But let's look at the YouTube clips then, because surprisingly this week, CM Punk didn't have the highest viewed YouTube clip. He normally does, but this week we had the return of the monster among men, Braun Strowman. I know he probably roared his way to victory here. So he was the highest viewed clip on Raw with 858,000. And then we had CM Punk calling out Drew McIntyre, saying he was going to make his life a living hell. That had 491,000. And then the main event full match had 440,000. The CM Punk promo, though, it was very short. I mean, it was okay for what it was, but I mean, it almost wasn't really anything. It was Punk came out and for 2 minutes he sat down and basically just says to Drew, I got picked before you because I'm better than you. But then you look at all the people that got picked before CM Punk, so it just made him look like an idiot. If CM Punk believes he's better than Drew because he got picked before him, then that must mean CM Punk believes that everyone that got picked before him is better than himself. And I mean, we all know that's not true. Had CM Punk got picked first, I think this promo could have worked a bit better. But when they pick him in round 2, it's like, you know, why are you bragging? You're bragging about being picked in round 2. I mean, you know, yeah, you were picked before Drew, but there was a lot of bums picked before CM Punk as well, so it's hardly anything to be proud of. But, I mean, it was cool to see Braun Strowman back. I'd love to sit here and say that Braun Strowman's a massive draw. I mean, he's not, but it is the first time I think we've seen him in WWE programming in over a year, so yeah, I mean, it's cool to see him back. We'll see what they have in store for him. It looks like he was potentially going to feud with Logan Paul. Could that be Logan Paul's next title feud? I guess that could work. Logan Paul against the bigger man. Maybe get the belt off Logan Paul. I don't mind Logan Paul, but I just think that I've had enough of part-time champs. You know, we had it with so long with Roman Reigns, and then you got Gunther, who just, you know, decides when he wants to show up. He'll just go missing for long periods of time. I don't think we need another part-time champion. And yes, Logan Paul, you know, he shows up. He works more dates than Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar, that's for sure. But he's still not there every week. And I think that's what we need. So, yeah, that's my opinion on that. But the Raw ratings, like I said, guys, slightly up to be expected. We'll look at the quarter-by-quarter hours later on tonight when they are released. And, yeah, that's it. Braun Strowman came back. What will he do next week? Can he have a big impact on WWE programming? And I believe he was drafted to Monday Night Raw as well. So he's going to be a permanent fixture on the Red brand. That is it, guys. Catch you in the next one. Till then, peace.